Welcome back to another week of Ask HOA April. This week, we're going to talk about, is cheaper always better? What are your managers and your communities doing right now? I'm glad you asked. They're working on your operating budget for next year. So, what does that mean? Your manager right now is looking at your expenses year to date, your projects that need to be done for 2027 or going into 2027, evaluating your vendors, and collecting comparable bids to put together your overall operating budget. And here is my budget season reminder. Just because you love a vendor and you've worked with them for a really long time doesn't mean you shouldn't ever check the market. Now, I'm not saying you should replace a great vendor every time their contract comes up. Relationships, responsiveness, reliability, all of those things absolutely matter. But as a best practice, HOAs should consider getting competitive bids at least every 2 years on major services for the association. It gives the board the opportunity to be sure that the community is still receiving good value, and it keeps everyone honest. When you solicit bids, make sure that you have at least 3 vendors so you have a meaningful comparison. But here's the important part. Don't automatically choose the lowest vendor. Cheaper isn't always better. If 3 reputable companies submit bids and one is dramatically cheaper than the others, stop and ask why. Did they leave something out? Are they using different materials or service levels? Did they understand the scope of work? Are they underestimating what it might actually take to deliver the service you're requiring? A low bid looks fantastic on a spreadsheet. However, that may equivalent into later change orders, additional charges, missed services, or unexpected charges due to services that were not anticipated by the vendor when the contract was originally bid. Cheaper isn't always better. Value is about getting the right service, quality, reliability, and price. So, boards, as you work through those budgets this season, compare, ask questions, check references, read the scope of service carefully, and don't let the lowest number make the decision for you. Your HOA deserves the best value, not the cheapest price tag. I'm April. This is Ask HOA April. I'll see you next week. Send me your questions.